up everybody, Magpie Gaming here bringing you another Battlegrounds video. So I did a video a few days ago which detailed the patch notes for this week. We wasn't meant to get another live server patch, but they decided to do one anyway, and this had one important change in it, well two. One was a bug fix to armor sometimes not working properly. They haven't said how often it didn't work properly, they just said now and again bullets didn't register with the armor, so how often that happened nobody knows. The other change was to the blue zone, and they've done a little bit of clarification on this. So basically, once you're midway through a game, and they don't state when midway through a game is, but I'm assuming if there's 100 people on the server and there are 50 left, that would be midway through the game. So once you're midway through, the blue zone will actually deal a lot more damage than it used to. And the further away you are from the play zone, the more damage it will deal. So the closer you get to the play zone at that point, the less damage it will deal. Now this was to combat people simply sitting out in the blue zone and picking people off that were in the play zone. And it's just to try and push everybody into the play zone a little bit quicker. But some people have highlighted that sometimes you're stuck in the blue zone through no fault of your own. You've landed too far away, you haven't been able to find a vehicle, or you've ended up in a firefight and you've had to stay out there a lot longer than you wanted to. So a lot of people have said, will they put in more vehicles to assist people in getting back to the play zone quicker? And whether or not that happens, I don't know, but that would be a good idea. As I say, a lot of people get stuck out in the blue zone through no fault of their own. They don't want to be there. They're not there to try and pick people off that are in the play zone. They've simply just got stuck out there because there's been a lack of vehicles spawned, which there are extremities of the map where no vehicles will spawn and you're stuck running for God knows how long to try and get back to the play zone. And now they're going to make it even harder for you to do that, so I can see a lot more people getting wasted to the blue zone at the moment unless they spawn more vehicles, but that might not be possible, so we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, a video has emerged on Reddit, and this is of the Chinese version of PUBG. Now I was a little bit skeptical when I started reading the story. You know, there's a lot of battle royale games out there now popping up due to the popularity of PUBG and of course Fortnite Battle Royale, but this one, watching the video, it just looks like PUBG in so many ways. They haven't tried to hide the fact that they've just basically cloned PUBG and added a few little graphical changes to it. I've got to say that the HUD is crowded to hell. I wouldn't be able to play this game. It's very busy on the screen. But as we all know, China is very well known for ripping off or borrowing Western ideas and turning them into their own. It happens with cars, mobile phones, you name it, they do it, and there's very little litigation that you can go down with these things with China. Very rare occasions do people actually manage to sue somebody in China for copying their idea, because China's a little bit of a walled garden and they tend to stick to their own, and if somebody there can make something that the Western world has cheaper and give it to them, then they tend to applaud it and keep it. So I can't see that much will happen to this game. I doubt very much that they're going to go down the legal route and try and challenge them. So yeah, they could do that. It'd be something that would be interesting if they did, so I might keep an eye on that and see if anything happens about that. And the last bit of news I have for you today regarding PUBG is that there is a very good chance that there will be a physical copy of this game for the Xbox One version. Now Brendan Green says that he never thought they would ever get to the point where they could put the game on store shelves, but they say they are looking at it for the Xbox version. This is obviously just to help get as many people into the game as possible. It's probably not going to happen for the PC version, but you never know, they might do a limited run, maybe a limited edition of it for people to collect, which would be cool, but we'll have to wait and see. But it does look like the Xbox One version will get a physical copy as well as a digital copy, of course. So, and that tends to be the way that gaming is going recently, especially on the PC. Very rare now do you see physical copies. You can still get them, of course, for most games, but there's not a lot of them out there. For example, this week I pre-ordered Destiny 2 on Amazon a few weeks ago, had my pre-order upgraded to a different version so that I got access to, I think there's a loot crate in there or something, and a weapon, and I received the copy, got it in the nice DVD case, and inside there's just a piece of paper with a download code on. So, you know, it's a little bit disappointing. It would be nice to have a physical copy of a game, and of course if there was to bring one out for the PC for Battlegrounds, even a limited edition edition one, I would try to get hold of it. It's just a little bit of nostalgia really these days, because physical copies are, slowly dying out. So it would be nice to get one of them, but we'll have to wait and see if they eventually do one. And that is pretty much all the news I have for you for PUBG for this week, or for at least the next few days, because these weekly news things seems to be like twice a week at the moment, because there's quite a bit of news going around. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.